So, salute to Chad Johnson, aka Ocho Cinco. It's not the first time we talked about him, although this is admittedly a little bit less salacious. So, you know, as we know, he's not necessarily, I don't know if they're married, but he's he's a man of a husbandly man, and he's giving out some game, some advice, and putting and showing that he actually does practice what he preaches. So he said, fellas, you can save you money if you learn to do all the basic necessities when it comes to a woman's upkeep. Sign up for my classes and YouTube tutorials for only $20. You can save thousands a year taking my course. Read my bio for more info and what I excel at. And I guess if you want to show his bio real quickly, but this video watch, so we'll go back. It's just a slide over.
Oh.
So even though a lot of people would know him as a whole NFL legend, what he's currently excelling at and wants to be known for is a 6-time certified lash artist. 53-year horizontal. Oh, I get it. And
fantastic.
An esthetician and Zumba instructor. Power Father 85 and a possible. Man, if that isn't a legendary man, I don't know what is. Go back to the other thing. I think it's a quick video.
Well, he said 53 years. That's never mind.
Play it. Turn off the. So yeah, he's not playing around. He's actually out here doing his wife's or his woman's hair. You guys salute to that. Sorry, I gotta fix one thing. Sorry, give me 1 second. My apologies. A little error on my end. Oops. That's fine. You guys can really take in what's going on here while I pull this. Okay, here we go. Sorry. So, yeah, what do we make of this? What do you think of his advice? He's out here promoting that learning how to do your woman's hair and their cosmetic maintenance and care can save you money. And as you may or may not know, yes, the price of women's getting their hair done is not the same. I mean, if you don't know, you're maybe not meant for wife yet. But anyway, it's not the same as getting your $40-$50 haircut as a guy, even less in some barbershops. So, what do y'all think? Would you learn these type of skills for your significant other, like doing hair and doing makeup and things of that nature, in order to save money, or for other reasons? Or are you more of a one, you don't have interest, and two, there's always someone better that can do it, and I'd rather just outsource it? We'll start with you, Ace. What do you think of this type of practice?
So I've never thought about this before. This is the first time I'm being presented with something that makes me think about it, and I'm 100% in agreement. This is brilliant. Like, this is a great idea, and I think I would do it. Like, I would learn how to do like hair or whatever to be able to do that for my significant other or daughters. Like, I think that's brilliant. Like, it's genius. I mean, I don't really know what the costs are, but I do have an idea about how they're high, and as a cost savings measure, as just like a closeness thing too, I feel like there would be some measure of bonding there. I think it's brilliant. And this is as somebody who has gotten his hair done from his mom, his sisters. Like, I've never thought about doing theirs, for example, but
typical man.
But it's a great idea. Like, I don't see any issues with it. I think it's great.
Nice. I like that. And just to give you an idea, and I guess other people that may not be aware, obviously these are probably relatively conservative cost. I'm pretty sure if a woman's hearing this, they're like, "What the hell are you talking about?" But to get braids, that can run you upwards of $400.
Yeah, that's what I
Yep.
was thinking.
Yep.
Obviously, depending on there's a lot of factors in which this could range from although he was talking about thousands and in the long term, but this is something that could range heavily depending on where you are, but that's just an estimate. And I guess if you wanted to range, it's more so from 150 to $400. But anyway, okay, nice. I'm rolling. I'm rocking. Especially that point you brought up about how it could be a sort of like a bonding experience as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, what about you, Ghost? Are you down to learn how to braid hair for the sake of your wife and the sake of your wallet?
To an extent. First of all, I think you're giving Ocho Cinco a little too much credit here, because if he had just
We're
posted
not
the
gonna
message
focus
on
on
its
a
own,
specific thing, but go off.
yeah, if it was on its own, it's fine. But $20 for his classes, and bro, no one needs that. Like, he should be rich. That's the first thing. Which, I mean, I guess you never stop trying to make money, but I don't know why I wouldn't learn about this from an actual from a woman, to be honest, rather than him. But that's beside the point. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, especially to save money if that's what your primary goal is. But for me personally, it's not something I envision myself doing, and it's not really out of I'm not willing to, but it's honestly just the time, because just thinking of how my life is now, and with a woman, with potentially kids, braiding hair, doing hair in general is such a huge time sink. Like that, it's that's an entire day just gone. Essentially,
You gotta
it can
spend
be
time with her,
hours
though.
on hours.
Technically.
Well, let him put it because spending time with somebody, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, I want to do
But
something that's fun, not braiding hair. I've cut my brother's hair a few times, and it's just this the closeness. I think that's overstated, because maybe it's just me, but I don't.
how long did it take for you to trim your? Sorry. That's-
Well,
these
I
things don't-
when I
these
gave him
things
when I
don't
lined
seem
him up, it's
equivalent,
not that long, but full haircut. I mean, and that's just a haircut. Can be a couple hours at least. Like, it's not
You
in and
are
out.
doing something damn near wrong if it takes you hours to cut hair.
Well, I do. The product looks good, but I'm not a professional, so it takes longer than it would for a regular barber. But regardless, it's not.
Yeah, it's neither here nor there.
Real quick,
I don't think it's something that I envision myself doing.
real quick for the closeness thing. I just noticed the first comment, which kind of speaks to it.
They say, listen, I have nothing bad to say. I'm almost 40 and loved when my daddy would wash my hair as a kid. This satisfied so many love languages.
Oh my god, I hate that term so much.
Oh, love languages?
I hate it. I hate
We
it
need
so
to
much.
unpack that later.
Yeah, yeah, that's a whole different.
It sounds
topic.
corny, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's a whole different.
Well, I
topic.
got you, because I'm big on the sound of terms and names and phrases. So maybe you just mean the actual phrase you don't like.
yeah, the phrase. I mean, I get people have different ways they want to express it. I just despise that phrase.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. So we should be live again.
Let me see. Yes, we do appear to be live. I see the 8.5 one.
Should be. Okay.
Yeah.
Drop a comment in the thing just to make sure we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we're back. Welcome back, guys, to the B1. I'm just joking. Yeah, my bad. We're not perfect or the match at this. So sometimes we have technical difficulties, and this is one of those times. So it's fine. Once the way I'm doing it now, which we kind of spice it and put it out the edited section of the videos, it doesn't matter so much. This live is really just for us and for anyone that wants to get the first take, just like first take. Anyway, I think what you were saying is, it was right before Ghost start getting into his thing.
Yeah.
All right, Ghost, give the summary of your take one more time. Are you down to learn how to braid your future significant others here?
Oh, what? Oh yeah. No, too much time. That's about it.
Got you. And then Wes, I'm sorry, you have to repeat yourself as well. What's your thoughts on it now?
I was saying it's a good idea. And I like the idea behind it. You know, getting saving money and spending time together, or doing something for your wife. But I was just saying that my wife, she does her own hair, and also
Oh, really?
yeah, and she's very particular about people messing with her hair because she doesn't trust a lot of people with being careful, or the different products that people use. Which, I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be an issue, but it takes
I mean, the
a
products would
certain.
be the ones that they're in the household. I'm assuming.
That's what I'm saying. That the product part shouldn't be an issue, but uh, as far as being comfortable or feeling that I'm skilled enough to be gentle and whatever, that is something that has to be, it has to be done with care. And then, for me, to be honest, bit of a perfectionist, and I might take really long and be a little bit too particular. So from that aspect, I don't know. It wouldn't be an every time thing. I don't think, or at least it would be a process, and just because of those factors, especially black women and hair, like
Yeah,
it's a big deal.
that's dope that they do their hair, since that already eliminates the financial factor of it. And
Yeah.
also, I can relate because I'm super particular about my hair as well, and I've had women approach me about can they cut my hair, and I am not just letting anyone pick up a pair of clippers around my head. Absolutely,
Yeah, I
absolutely
mean,
no.
we've had that too. I was a little bit touchy, but she helped me out a few times, or a couple times.
Nice. I think all in all, I think and going back to what you were saying earlier, the girls that might be on the cut, but I think he kind of being facetious. I mean, probably some people have approached him about, hey, can I get the tutorial? But I don't really think he's gonna start a business out of that unless it really would be financially fruitful. I think yeah, this is definitely more than anything, more than the cost aspect of it. Although some people are frugal, this is definitely a dope bonding moment that I think a lot of people could get value from. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. But yeah, obviously, it's like to start off light. Everyone's should feel inclined to go about their marriage and their hair care and maintenance however they want, as long as everyone's happy.